Welcome to Geek in the Motherfucking Sheets. I am your host today, Grippo Joe, and join with me, I have K Marty. I just realized Grippo Joe sounds fucking nasty. I'm going to run that back. This is Judge Joe. I have K Marty. I have Jamel, the Go-Gurt extraordinaire, who's eating fucking saltines out of the plastic.
These aren't saltines. Don't disrespect me like that.
What the fuck? I have never seen somebody eat crackers like that. All right. I'm moving on. And we got Jalil.
Jamel, I can't do it today. I don't have the energy to deal with it today. I need you to reel it in.
Me?
Just not today. Yes, I need you to reel
What
it
did I do?
Listen.
You know what you did.
This man needs a
reach. Better than you?
No, not you, Jamel.
But the crackers are good. These are the good kind.
Grab a cracker, pull it out, put it in your mouth. It's fine that you're eating the crackers. It's the way that you're eating them.
So are we just going to just ignore the fact that he's wearing a sleeveless hoodie?
Is he wearing a sleeveless hoodie?
Jamel, back up.
Oh my God.
Sleeveless hoodie and no one was going to address that.
It's the first thing I saw.
The first thing
he does it on purpose.
No, literally, it's the first thing I saw. I'm doing laundry right now.
He's showing how jacked he is this episode. That's fine. All right, so we're going to start it off with the trailer for Terminator Zero, the anime drop. Did you guys watch that?
It was a beautiful thing to see.
I saw the commercial trailer for it. That actually looks amazing.
You see the skin slowly peel off that dude, and he just wakes up like it was a dream.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my God. It does look great. It looks way better than any of the original Terminator stuff. Like, I'd be perfectly fine with them releasing Terminator and just doing this.
Let me find out anime was the way to say Terminator this entire time.
I thought this was going to be ass just because they were like, it's an anime about Terminator. And I was like, oh, that doesn't really sound that great.
You know, I thought so, but Netflix has never failed me.
You know what's weird?
Not once.
Kaon, we were literally talking about that a while ago, how we don't like that mecha shit. And look at us.
I can get down with some of it.
I don't know.
Depending on what it is.
Like the most.
I can't do like Gundam.
Like I grew up a Zoids fan. I can get down with the mecha shit if it's done right.
Like Ultraman to me was great, so I can do that.
I like the Ultraman movie when I watched it. I didn't
watch all the Terminators.
It was that Ultraman movie was the most surprisingly good movie. I thought that shit was gonna be ass.
That's the only thing Ultraman I've ever seen. Is there a show for it?
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really good.
Oh, Joe, yes, there is a Netflix show.
Like Joe, no, listen.
It's a Netflix show too?
Yeah, Joe,
Netflix animes do fucking hit. I do watch the Netflix animes, and it's surprising how good they are.
Joe, I was like, yo, you got, you should watch it. It's like I can't even be mad because I don't really like mecha stuff, but that was a good show.
I cussed him out to watch it 5 times.
No, he didn't.
I don't think there's a single anime that did not do good that they created. Personally, not that I can think of.
All the originals have hit.
Like fucking Arcane. So good. So good.
Wait, no, November.
I was gonna say that's part in October too.
No, it's in November.
Oh God, all right. The one thing I wanted to point out in the trailer, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I don't know how far back in time they're going, but they had an ad for a PS1 in there. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
So pretty much this is where it takes place when Terminator 1 did, but fuck Sarah Connor. They're doing somebody else.
So
it's like right in that same area.
I actually have it pulled up. Over on the left-hand side.
Oh, snap. No, I did not peep that.
It was like a really quick scene, but that's like the first thing I noticed just because it's so fucking big.
Isn't Terminator under the Sony umbrella now?
Is it?
I think it might be. Don't quote me on that.
It's just weird that, like, for it being like a futuristic thing that they're throwing the PS1 in there.
You got to represent.
Yeah, true. All right, so Robert Downey Jr. came out as Dr. Doom at Comic-Con. What do you guys think about that?
There's three parts to this. Go ahead.
Okay, so look, I'm in the middle. This can either go really good or it can go really bad. Now, I like it because it's good to see RDJ's back. He's also the anchor of the MCU. They legit need him because once he was gone, the MCU kind of failed. If you want to be
kind of, sorry.
Okay, it failed.
I was fucking.
I was trying to be nice, but yeah, it failed.
No, it was bad.
Now, how I see this playing out, I see them taking the Tony Stark variant route, which
they
not
did,
bad
they did
at
come
it.
out.
I'm
They
not
did
mad
come
at
out.
it, but I'm
They
like,
They did come out and say he's playing Doom.
so it's like now I feel like what's gonna happen is it's gonna affect. Cause I mean, like, it's gonna affect everybody, but I just wonder if Doom is ever gonna go up against Spider-Man. So I want to know how that's gonna play out. But as far as I feel like I'm just in the middle. I'm kind of just like I'm just gonna have to see what happens because I'm not worried about RDJ. I know he'll do good. It's just him playing Doom and then them bringing him in as like a Tony Stark variant because it's obvious what they're doing. So somebody
it's definitely it's multiverse.
Yeah, somebody read a comic book and was like, "Hey guys, this is a great idea."
We're gonna call this shit. We're gonna call this shit what it is. It's a lazy nostalgia bait casting. That's exactly what it is. Will I go see it anyway? Probably. But I mean, and then the thing that irritates me the most is that every time some bullshit like this happens with this multiverse thing that the MCU has introduced to these modern day post '08 fans, they can always grab some kind of comic from way back when that they haven't read and say, oh, they're doing this with no context to anything that happened prior to that. Like, I don't, me personally, I don't like it. I think he should be able to be casted by himself and stand on his own as a great character, not remnants of Iron Man being attached to somebody who, quite frankly, Iron Man pales in comparison to his character. But it is what it is. It's happening. So we'll just see what happens.
So I would ask my wife this: did RDJ ever play a bad guy?
No,
he played an asshole like back in his old days. Though he played an asshole. It was still like it was on the like kind of the comedic tip. So, but
right. So there hasn't been an actual bad guy role that he's ever done.
He's just played an asshole. So that's why I'm just like I'm gonna have to see how this plays out because but here's the thing: I've seen RDJ play a serious role before. He can get serious when he needs to.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
this is Dr. Doom we're talking about. Like he's a legit evil person. He's evil.
Right.
So
I don't understand why they're trying to grow the MCU, but they cast the Fantastic Four and Doom so old. Like the Fantastic Four cast, they're old. Like they in the late 50s. Doom RDJ like what, mid 60s?
Yeah, I think he's like 62.
What?
RDJ old.
Oh, he's up there.
He's 59. He's not even 60 yet.
Oh, he's
mid 60s.
You know who would have been a fire casting was bro from Peaky Blinders. What's his name?
So rumor is they asked him, he said no.
Oh, Cillian Murphy. Him? Oh, he said no. Or him or Mads Mikkelsen. Those two, I'd been fire Dr. Doom cast.
I think he was the one that everybody wanted. And he said no.
Are you talking about the guy that was in
James Bond, I think the first one.
He was in Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, yes. Yeah, he probably would have been a good one. See, I don't know, like I'm so sick of this multiverse shit, honestly. And I feel like it's a cash grab to get people back in that are falling off. I feel like
multiverse is really a cop out to so many stories and just bullshit they can pull to cover their ass on any single front. I don't like the multiverse used in any
let's be honest. The multiverse it's like you said, it's lazy. It was used for them to be lazy.
It's lazy stuff. Like I don't like it in DC. I don't like it in Marvel. I don't like it in anything.
I like the idea of it, but it just doesn't get played out very well.
Like I like the idea of it.
Is cool to like meet a variant of you.
the idea is oversaturated right now. Everyone is, even Mortal Kombat is doing it.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
really?
definitely way overused. So I don't know. We'll see. Did they give a release date for that?
2026.
So,
2026 seems like it has a lot of good stuff coming up.
well, we're dealing with the like writer's strike now. Everything's gonna be coming out at the same time.
Entertain me. I don't care about the rockets. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Damn. All right. So Giancarlo Esposito at Comic-Con revealed to be Sidewinder. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I don't know what that is.
Who to be who?
I don't.
Giancarlo Esposito is the God, what is his name from Breaking Bad? Well, he owns Los Pollos. God, why
That was
can't
one of those. That was one of those. Yeah, it just happened, and I kind of just nodded. That wasn't a big one for me.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Gus?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He was also in The Boys. He was Edgar in The Boys. But I don't know his name.
This guy.
Oh,
I knew who he was.
Was the leader of the Serpent Society?
oh, he's in The Boys.
I just said that.
You did?
Yeah, I said he was Edgar in The Boys.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
And he's supposed to be
Dang.
Sidewinder.
He's like
I guess that's cool. I don't even know who Sidewinder is, but
Neither do I.
Yeah, I've never heard of Sidewinder either, but I don't know.
He's the leader of the Serpent Society.
Oh, I thought you meant Giancarlo.
I don't know shit about the Serpent Society.
But I ain't gonna lie, that's a waste of casting. He could have been something way more important.
He's a really good actor.
He's a great actor.
He is a good actor. But again, I mean, like Kaon said too, that's another just old person casting.
Yeah, what is up with this old people casting shit?
Because
Young people ain't getting the job done, I guess.
I was hoping for a prime to do like 20.
Nobody wants these superhero roles because they don't want to be bothered with the fans.
They just want that bag, bro.
They don't want to deal with Comic-Con.
Bro, because like that's why the prime years of Marvel was great because they casted young actors for young roles, and then they grew in the roles. We're never getting that again, bro.
All right. So, before we get into the review of Deadpool, because we're going to be doing that tonight, it's going to be a spoiler review too. So, we're going to do the review corner, so everyone gets a minute to talk about what you've been doing. Jamel, will you go first?
Oh, hi. I'm playing. Do I start right now?
Right now.
All right. So I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, like I said last week. Right now, I'm kind of like. Before I moved on to the second section, Act 2, I decided to completely clear Act 1. So I finished up the map, and it was kind of funny because when I went on to the second part, it was like, hey, they came back and stormed some of the areas. I was like, fuck, I just finished. And then it just for it to be like, oh, like the areas that spawned up were areas I went through and finished off before I went over to. So I finished the mission before knowing it was a mission. So that was nice. I finished The Boys and Gen V. I enjoyed both shows. Although it does get out of pocket at times. So much. You know what I'm trying to say. Some of the times I didn't feel like looking at the screen because it was just that bad. Like that Web Weaver Huey scene, yuck. Didn't like any of that.
You like that sex torture dungeon though, didn't you?
I didn't want to be anywhere near that. I covered my eyes like 3 times. I refused.
Shut the fuck up. You did not cover your eyes.
I know you watched the whole thing. Bro.
No, I looked away. I didn't want to see that.
Jamel, I need to confirm something. Did you say
Stop it.
Did you say before I completed Act 2, I completed Act 1? As if, like now it's supposed to do.
That is what I did. But I meant because like each act's connected to a part of the island, and I finished the first island.
You said that as if you weren't supposed to do it.
I read
Yeah,
chapter
but you
1
didn't-
and then chapter 2.
Jamel's
You didn't
like,
have to finish the entirety of it. That's what I did. I completed it completely.
Oh my god,
Jamel's like Drax.
bro, he's just so honest. That's what's so funny is Jamel is so honest, bro. Oh my
I'm
god,
dealing with that on Rise of the Ronin right now with the fucking how they keep like retaking areas. It's so annoying.
It only
I'm not
had
gonna lie.
like the areas it retook because like right after I finished the first act and then Act 2 was available, it like showed a bunch of random red areas. And I was like, oh, and like it didn't clear out the liberated areas yet. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna finish the other 12 places that need liberated before I leave. And that's what I did. And then turns out those are the areas they were saying was taken back over, but I already solved them. Like I hunted them down because not all of them were like easily seen. So I was looking, like I was searching every corner of the map. You know how long that took me? 3 hours.
I believe in you.
3 hours of me just finding these going through empty areas, looking for what could possibly not be just a. Sometimes I just found nothing,
Yeah.
but then I finally found
Gaming.
all other 12.
So what happens when you try to complete a game to its full? All right,
I'm struggling.
Jalil, you're next.
So I'm midway through a show called Malevolent Spirits. It's
Oh, that's why.
huh?
Sorry, I realized you guys were really low for a minute, and I just figured out because instead of using call, this uses actual sound, like music one. Sorry.
Woo, Jamel. Anyway, so
He said, "Hold your minute."
Malevolent Spirits.
So angry.
It's about a guy basically sent to like an agency or whatever to exorcise spirits. But a certain spirit kills a loved one, and he's basically battling like his inner, I guess you could say, demon. So whenever he cuts loose, he becomes like completely like unstoppable and everything. So they're training him to learn how to control that.
He's like me for real.
He's an X-Man.
You just need Jesus. Anyways, it's a pretty good show. I will admit the animation's kind of sucks, but the story is really good that it'll keep your attention to the point where you can overlook the animation. So I highly recommend it. I give it like a 7. I have like 2 episodes left, so I give it like a 7 out of 10. And the power system, it's a little confusing. Like there's a girl who basically her hair turns really, really hard and she can like stab you, but then she can also use you as a puppet. And then he uses like these weird, I don't even know what to call it, but they're like blades and they can cut through anything. And that's probably the 2 coolest powers, other than the guy with the sword. I really don't know what he does because he does not fight a lot. So, but other than that, I highly recommend it. Y'all should check it out.
Is this a porno? Because the actions you were just doing, you said he was.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this was kind of crazy. No, this is what it looks like. It's pretty good.
It's just a white screen.
Yep.
Respect.
This shit. What freaking?
God damn, that's bright as shit.
What if I turn the brightness down? Would that work?
Oh, absolutely.
Shit.
Okay.
They do be boxing in here, but the animation's not all the way there.
Period.
But
Right.
I highly recommend. The story's good. So,
Dan, what about you?
I haven't really had an opportunity to watch anything this week, but tomorrow that Batman Caped Crusader comes out. If it is even half of what they're saying that shit is,
hey,
my lord.
I'm gonna be at work like this.
I knew it was crazy when IGN gave that shit a 9.
Bro,
Wait, what is it? I haven't even heard of it.
It's
Caped Crusader,
animated Batman series.
Batman.
A new one?
Yeah, they're calling it the greatest piece of Batman content in the last 10 years. That's
Oh my god, it all drops tomorrow.
all of it. All
Oh.
8 episodes.
Listen, I'm watching it right when I wake up.
Bruh.
Oh, Max.
As soon as I get off. No, it comes on Amazon Prime.
Ooh,
I have both.
even better.
That shit, man.
I'm in need for some good Batman content.
They say it's hard, mature material too.
Are you eating a plain piece of bread?
Start the review. My meter's
Let's
running low.
start this review because I'm about to get mad, bro.
All right, so just really quick, I don't need that long, but I've been watching My Hero Academia, and that shit is so good. I'm so bad with names, but the dude that he has half heat, half ice.
Todoroki.
Which one's the one that you wanted me to like?
Bakugo. Katsuki Bakugo.
Mid-Kugo.
Nah.
What is his power?
Explosion. Horror, explosion, murder.
Oh, okay.
It's like God, death, explosion, murder.
I mean, he's cool, but like I have one episode left in the first season right now, so I'm not like super far into it. The seasons are way shorter than I was expecting.
They get longer.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe. You're not really gonna like him until like season 5.
Nah. You remember how he teed off in season 2? Joe gonna be
Listen. As a fighter, you'll like him, but as a character, no.
No, as a character, you'll love him too.
Hey, let's be real. He did not start to change until season 5.
This nigga be acting like those aren't mine.
He gets humble. He humbled. He got humbled, and he was like, "Hey, maybe I have been wilding a little bit."
I don't give a fuck about it. How he get humbled? Where he get humbled? When did he lose?
He didn't lose. What?
So how you get humbled if you don't lose?
I mean, he lost the hero challenge.
It was the when they lost to
He did lose the hero challenge, but who cares?
Yeah, I was saying it was the hero. Like, bro, they lost to what's the name? I can't even think of bro's name.
It's the main character, or is it the main guy? I'm assuming he's the main guy.
Was it Deku? Was it?
Fuck that. Yeah, it was. It was in season 1. He outside of that, he ain't lost a single fight since. I'm gonna stay hush, but yeah, Joe.
Don't spoil it.
Oh dang! I was about to spoil something. Never mind.
That nigga. Hey, that nigga's.
Jules like, hey, check this out. This is what happens. This way.
I forgot what happened. But
he's a berserker with some goddamn common sense.
Oh no! He didn't get humble. He just had a realization of, okay,
that nigga's him, bro.
No, look, as a fighter, he's cold. I'll give him his props, but as a character, it took me a minute to him to grow on me.
You gonna hear from me in an hour when the leaks drop.
Nigga, Garp coming Sunday. We don't give a fuck about Bleach right now.
Fuck that.
We don't give a fuck about Bleach right now.
Yeah, I added Bleach to my list.
Attaboy, Joe.
I started watching Bleach, and then that bounce arc came, and I couldn't do it.
Skip it. Just skip it. You don't need none of that. Just skip it.
Disrespect me, Chico Jamel. I dare you. I dare you. I'll give you a haircut.
I feel like I missed most of that until the haircut part. What?
Dude,
Why do you look like you're 1950, bro?
Don't you dare disrespect. Don't disrespect Bleach. I'm not having it. It's the greatest anime of all time.
You like bounce arc? That was so bad.
No, nobody told you to watch it. Skip it.
Yes.
Do what I did to damn near all of Boruto. Skip it.
Jamel really do be looking like he's recording on an MV2 right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
I'm using my phone.
You got to pull it. I'm using my phone. I don't want to hear that.
All right, so we're gonna get into the review of Deadpool. So we all went and seen it. I just want to point out the fact that Jamel did make me late to the movie, so I did not see the opening scene.
Me?
you didn't really miss anything.
Were you in my car?
Yes, the fuck
Yes.
he did.
So was Kenny.
He missed the best scene in the movie, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious.
No, you did miss something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. My wife wants to go see it. She was pissed that I went and seen it with I have to go back and see it again. Oh no, but
but we do got because I have a crazy, not a crazy question, but I have a serious question about it. But we'll get there after everyone
crazy.
listen. So I got to say this first. So Jamel not only made me late to the movie on purpose, he also pulled a Karen at the movies, and he went and got a manager.
It wasn't a manager. It was a normal employee.
No, you went and got a manager. There was people sitting in his seat when we got there. So instead of him just being like, hey, I think you're in my seat, he was like, I'm going to go get the manager.
Okay.
He came back with her and he's like, those are the people. And he was yelling it during the opening scene.
That did not happen.
You too damn big to be acting that weak, bro. I
So
don't
I'm
like
Okay.
saying,
that.
bro,
Here's what happened.
you a whole
I
creature,
stopped over my seat. Huh?
huh?
What did you say, Dula?
Nothing.
Oh, so I stopped over my seat. My immediate thought was, oh, they could have just sat at my seat. It has to have been a scheduling error. I mean, like a booking error.
If you don't
So
tell
like,
them
I
to
just
get
assumed I was going to have to get into another seat.
Jamel,
Yeah,
what are you 6'1", 6'2"?
6 foot, just exactly.
I need you to impose yourself a little bit sometimes. You know, you don't have to take shit from nobody.
You don't.
You're big enough to where you really don't have to. I need you to realize this.
Like,
He said,
He
shit.
just he just had a fuck he just had a fucking epiphany.
He said, "Shit,
You might be right. He's like, you might be right.
That nigga's right.
yeah." All right, so
Seems like I am the
opening
biggest thing in the
scene.
room.
What were your guys' thoughts on the opening scene? Like, how good was it?
Anybody who tells me the end of Logan hits the same after that, they're fucking lying. I don't give a fuck what they say. It does not. And that's okay. It doesn't have to. But still, it doesn't hit the same no more. Come
I
on.
think my favorite part, Joe. Do you mind if I say it's not really much of a spoiler, but like
Oh no, we're doing
he
spoilers
said,
on this.
it's when he goes, "I'll show you my weapons, but I won't use them." Then proceeded to beat the shit out of everybody with Wolverine's adamantium bones.
He
I
was getting that. He
was
was getting that
out
shit.
of my fucking seat. I was like, "Hey, yo!" I was
Then
like
that
the
nigga,
thing that made me mad was I was like the only one hype in the theater. I'm like, bro, y'all not hype enough for me,
see,
bro.
bro, that's why you don't go on Thursday. That's why you don't go on Tuesday. You
See,
go on Thursday.
I seen the like that very end of him just like holding them, and then that's when like the opening scene credits or whatever ended.
Also, you saw where he was holding the claws.
I seen him holding the claws, but that's it.
So, Joe, that started with his entire skeleton. That's what he was left with when he was done with them.
Yeah.
He was wearing the whole skeleton.
No, he just grabbed the
Beat-
whole skeleton
Beat
and
there,
started
he
beating
beat
niggas
like
with it.
hundreds of soldiers with every bone in Wolverine's body.
He just started breaking shit off. I swear he flicked a tooth at somebody.
It was literally insane, bro. When I tell you, I could not. I was hyped, bro. Like Joe, like Jamel, we might have to jump you just off the strength of you making him miss that shit because you wanted to be a damn.
hey, I did
You
not
know what
make
it was
him
for?
miss it.
He was slurping muscles for too long.
Hey, bro, he was killing
He
it.
was done with my food before everyone else was.
He was killing that dance, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was bodying that shit.
You weren't there.
Jamel, you made him miss like an amazing fight scene.
I was the first person finished with my food.
You were the last
What does
person
that
in
have
the
to do with
vehicle.
anything?
Why y'all even go out first? Y'all supposed to watch the movie and then go out.
John couldn't do that.
I also got there at 9 a.m. and y'all held me hostage until fucking 4 p.m. when I could go get food. No, we had one bag of Grippos to share between 10 of us.
You a good one. You a good one, Joe. I would win.
Yeah, I was starving to death. We ate so much when we went out. Besides Jamel, who ordered a whole fucking plate of nachos and had one chip off it.
That's true. I ate all the other food. I only got it because I felt bad because everyone else bought appetizers but me, so I had to buy something.
He makes me
No,
so
you
angry.
didn't. You could
Now,
have had them share with you or something.
the most important thing that I took from this movie, they better not show me Henry Cavill as Wolverine and not give me that shit, bro. No.
Yeah, they have to
I need
do
that.
something, bro. He
I-
said 4 words, and that was enough for me.
Fuck,
He
I
said,
need it.
Who is Hugh Jackman? I don't know that nigga no more.
I
Give
don't
me
need
this nigga now.
I don't need you anymore. I don't. Just give me Henry, bro. That's all I
Like
need.
obviously, Hugh, thank you for everything you've done for Wolverine, but sit your ass down and let Henry Cavill take over. Listen,
Fuck.
the way Cavill could possibly become a billionaire off of Wolverine, I could see it. I could legit.
Bro,
I could like
everybody.
bro. Because listen, Kaon, you know that was uncanny Wolverine. That's uncanny Wolverine.
Bro, everybody acts like nobody else could. Wolverine, okay. Well, RDJ did for Iron Man. Hugh is great, and he's great as Wolverine. But he did not do for Wolverine what RDJ did for Iron Man. It is not the same. Somebody else can play this role.
I
I think we found our perfect person.
Because people gotta understand, RDJ, he reinvented Iron Man so well that they molded the character's entire existence around him, a real life person. That has not been done to Wolverine. Wolverine is the same as he's always been, regardless of Hugh Jackman. Somebody else can play Wolverine. They just need to let somebody else do it.
Yeah, I never knew who I would want because that's always one of the things that's been lingering in my mind. Like when Hugh Jackman said that he was done playing Wolverine, like it fucking hit me because he's done it so long and in so many movies that it's just like he is Wolverine to me. But I've always wondered like who could fill that role. And when I seen Henry, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I
because
could
that's
see,
the thing.
See, you know what's crazy? The cameo spoiler that I saw was Gambit. That was the only one I saw. It was Gambit, and then
That was nasty. I did not like that.
yeah, I was not feeling that. Sorry, bro. I was pissed the fuck off because I like Gambit.
Yeah.
So like
Bruh,
I saw it on
same.
Twitter, and I was just like, oh okay.
But
But
you should
I
have
was
seen
like, but let me tell
when
you.
Gambit. Oh, you can go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nah, when Gambit walked on the screen and me and Sean looked at each other, the collective cringe that went across our face. This shit was nasty, bro. I
Bro,
don't need that
let me
ever
tell you.
again.
Listen, when look, Elektra walked in. This was everybody. Blade walked in. Oh shit! Oh, bro, this nigga Gambit walked in. The entire movie theater just starts dying laughing, bro. Like you hear, I was like, bro, what is on his face? Like, I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
like
What's Gambit from?
nothing.
I almost punched you in the face, Jamel. What?
It's an inside joke of the movie that was supposed to be, but it never happens.
Are you joking, Jamel?
I'd never
No.
heard of him until that point.
You've never heard of Gambit?
No,
He's talking about the movie. Or wait, you've never heard of the character?
no.
I'm about to, bro. Joe, kick this motherfucker out.
That is, Jamal. I need you to sell me $20.
Why?
You wasted me my time right now.
Yeah.
But no, bro, when Blade walked in, oh my gosh, bro. I was not expecting Blade, bro.
Okay, here's my thing. You guys weren't here for this, but me and Kenny make inside jokes about it once in a while. So I understand why everyone's hyped about Blade, but I have never seen Blade until this year, and watching it for the first time now is not good. If I watched it when it first came out, I could see where it's good, and then the nostalgia of watching it is good. But me seeing it for the first time now was not good.
Jaleel, hey, hold on. Listen to what he's saying, bro. Because if you, it's different when you watch it back then.
And
But
then
if
you
you
rewatch it.
Yeah, if you watch that kind of movie for the
As
first
someone
time
who did
in
not,
today's world, it's not gonna hit, bro. It's
but
not.
as someone who did not watch 2 and 3, because I only saw 1 when I was younger. I only saw 1. I didn't watch 2 or 3.
Oh, I didn't even move on to 2 or
Kenny
3.
told
I
me to
fucking
watch
hated 1.
all 3 because I didn't really remember 1. I didn't watch 2 and I didn't watch 3 because back then I didn't really care about Blade. But as someone who watched it older,
I still love 1 and 2. I still love 1 and 2.
I've never seen
But
2 or 3.
but
I've only
Blade,
seen 1.
you got to at
Blade-
least watch 2.
I heard 3 was
Blade
horrible.
3, Blade 3 makes me internally violent.
I still haven't finished 3.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if I watched it back then, that I would love it now. Like, I understand the hype around it and everything. It's just,
It's just not. It's not the kind of movie you can watch for the like. If I show that to the kids or something like that, or
They're not gonna like it.
some teenager watches it for the first time, they're not gonna rock with that, bro.
I mean, I didn't mind it when I watched it last year, or whenever Geek in the Sheets was last active.
for the first time you watched it last
Yeah.
year.
I think it was last year, or no,
You can't be
that was like several years ago.
Several years.
several.
Years ago.
I was
I-
a junior in high school.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I liked Blade showing up. I wish they swapped out Elektra for Ben Affleck's Daredevil or Ghost
I would
Rider.
have lost my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm probably the minority. I didn't think Ben Affleck did a bad job as Daredevil. I just think he was in a bad movie. I thought he did fine. He was like Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern to me. He did
Listen,
fine
I
in the
fucking
role. He was
loved
just
him.
a bad
I
movie.
loved him as Daredevil.
I thought he did. I thought he did a good job. I thought he looked good. I thought he was great. I didn't like William Ferrell as Bullseye. I didn't. Oh, take that back. I liked him. I didn't like his design, but the movie itself,
No,
it was just
I'll-
jumbled and it was stupid.
It was a good casting, just with a bad script.
Where can you find that movie? The Ben
Uh,
Affleck Daredevil.
You might have to go on the legal site. You really can't find that movie.
Yeah, 'cause, like, I thought about watching
No,
it and
I
I
have it on.
couldn't
I
find
have
it.
it on DVD.
I think it's on Max.
I don't know if I want to go all the way to Buffalo to watch that.
Right now, I'll look.
It's on Disney Plus.
It is.
Oh, there it is.
I can get Disney Plus again though.
You know what? You know what's fire though? The song in it, the Evanescence song. When the rain's coming down, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that whole Daredevil
Bring
track
Me to
did
Life.
hit. Can't nobody say it didn't.
I don't know. I really like the Daredevil movie personally.
That opening scene was fire. I don't care what nobody say. Whereas his first appearance as Daredevil,
Yeah, I like the cameos in that spot though. Like I
How do you-
understand why people hyped about Blade. The Elektra thing was good. If it was Daredevil, I would have fucking freaked. And then the Gambit one is just oh my god. I can't take okay. Here's what pissed me off. Channing Tatum's accent pissed me off the most because the first thing I heard was him saying, "My name is Jeff." That's the first thing I heard.
bro,
Very
that
first
shit-
thing.
Bro, I legit was telling KO like, bro.
Bro, I think
his
he
accent-
texted me. He texted me as soon as he heard it in the theater, bro.
I was like, bro, I'm not fucking with this accent, bro.
That shit was bad, bro.
He
That
was
shit
doing the
really
My Name Is
bad.
Jeff thing from fucking what is it? 22
Bro,
Jump
listen.
Street. It was
Oh.
spot on to his fake Mexican.
The moment he started throwing hands,
And then on top of that, bro, we needed Magic Mike. We need Dad Bod Channing Tatum, bro. No.
That's the other thing. Why was he thick?
He was out of shape as hell.
That mask was tight as shit on his face, and he looked big.
Damn, like don't get me wrong. As soon as he started fighting, he started bringing me back a little bit. But every time he opened his mouth, oh my
he
god,
said, "Someone's gonna make a name for myself." I said, "Ugh." shut
See,
up."
he could do it. Like I trust he could do it because he can dance, so I know that he could do like the choreography of the fighting.
he just
But like the fucking accent was just so
The
fucking
accent
bad. And he
the
did not. He
eyes,
didn't even look like Gambit either.
He didn't have the eyes either, bro. Like
Yeah, that made me mad, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I appreciate. I feel like they put that in there as a running joke, but I didn't need that, bro. I really didn't.
I fully expected him to die right away.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get the Human Torch treatment.
Yeah, I thought that it was immediately going to happen.
Yeah,
I stood up when I seen him as I seen Chris Evans. I was like first like, wait, Cat? I was like they brought Cat back, but then I seen like his arms. I was like, hold on a minute, they wouldn't bring Cat back. I was like, there's no way they're bringing the Human Torch. And then when Ryan Reynolds, when Deadpool was like, oh my god, he's gonna say it. I was like, bro, don't play with me. And then he said Flame On, bro. I was like,
Honestly, that was funny as shit. That was perfect for a Deadpool movie.
and then Sabretooth was in it. I was just kind of like, don't care.
They were
Yo,
just gonna cook for me.
I kind of got hyped about that.
Yeah, that little scene right there. So you remember when I said that the Logan was a good movie, but it's not the Wolverine that I was looking for as far as like just feral, I like going crazy. That fight scene between him and Deadpool, it was short. That shit was crazy.
The first or second one? Because I think the second one was better.
The second one was cool too, but where he was like spinning and he was on all fours and shit. Bro, he was going crazy.
The all fours thing got me. That had me hyped. Because we haven't seen that. We have not seen that a single time.
As a comic book fan, I was out of my seat. I was like,
And it didn't look weird.
Whoever came up with that, thank you so much. You love Wolverine. You love Wolverine. You gave me
Get your finger off.
I wanted to see out of him in that scene.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I need that. X-23, I feel like she was just in here as like eye candy. She didn't really do anything. Like
Yeah,
they just threw her in there. I was
they just threw her.
I was kind of hoping that her and Logan would have some
Like if
banter.
we keep it, yeah, like if we keep it to the fact, if you remove her from the movie, nothing changes.
no.
Nothing at
No.
all.
I think it like kind of helped when they were like sitting around the fire and it was like the Logan that I knew in my universe. Like that was like really the only thing that she was there for.
And I still, still like that didn't even move me though. I wasn't like moved. It felt inauthentic. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, like now Charles' sister, I really wish they didn't kill her off.
Demon.
I really wish.
So I was legit scared for these niggas, bro. I'm like, bitch is crazy.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked. I was like, there's no way they're stopping her. I thought for sure this was gonna be something where she
like, bro, like Joe, when she did that stuff to him and her,
that was disgusting.
I was like, oh my God.
I would need intense therapy if someone did something like that to me.
Bro, I'm killing myself. I don't want to be alive.
Like crazy.
Like, you do this to me, you done
crazy plot was gonna have to be
that's a next level violation. Like you stuck your fingers out my eye. It's not okay.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. That was like that might be off the strength of that. I gotta
she put her hands through his head and then she started dragging him by his head. I was like, oh hell.
That was insane too.
That's when I was like, yeah, she's up there with the goats. I know we've only seen her once. She's up there as one of the best villains because off the strength of that, had his brain. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like
I was crying. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was been crying as that was happening.
I will say I will be honest about this movie. While I do think it's a good movie, I think the first Deadpool is better.
Oh no, I agree.
Because over time, I think it's just better overall.
I agree. Now,
because over time, we know, even though we don't, some are probably not going to admit it. Like this, really, they hyped it up saying it was going to save the MCU, but it really did nothing to push the plot of the MCU forward in any way, shape, or form, at all. It was its own thing in its own little section of the multiverse. And that being said, this will probably get the No Way Home treatment over time. Once the hype factor dies down, the hype cameos, it's an okay movie. It's okay. It's a good movie.
And now I have a question. So if you guys remember at the end of the movie when they destroyed the things, and she says your universe is regenerating. So what happened to the other universes? Are they just still gone, or is everybody in Deadpool's universe now? Because right there, I was lost. I was like, so is it just his that came back, and there's no other universes anymore?
They kind of
or like
having happy in the beginning of the movie really kind of jumbled a lot of shit. Like and then this whole thing with anchor beings. Because I almost feel like the anchor being for the MCU, it's not Tony. It can't be. It has to be Spider-Man.
It can't be. It would make sense to be Tony because since he died, that's when the whole multiverse shit started though.
No, it started because of Loki.
It wasn't from him?
No, it started with Loki.
It started from Loki.
He went out there and fucked everything up at the end of season 1. And then everything they did after that.
Oh wait, you're saying you anchored Spider-Man?
Yeah. I think it was. I low-key think it was always him, but I don't know. That whole concept of anchor beings is messy because there's been too many people removed. Even with the snap, they were gone for 5 years, and there wasn't a hint of any issue whatsoever. And then they want to do the whole. The Eternals are no longer a thing. They don't exist, even though an entire celestial being just showed up at the Earth's doorstep and spoke. Like, there's a lot of holes that they just are going to seem to ignore. So, yeah.
It doesn't make... Anchor being thing doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, I get it, but it doesn't make sense to me.
Like, I get it because Wolverine was the anchor being and that was falling apart. But they need to establish what world Deadpool was in at the start of the movie, because if Wolverine was his anchor being to his universe, and he was there with Happy Hogan at the beginning to see for the Avengers thing, and then he went to another one to bring a Wolverine back. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, this don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't know. I'm just so confused because at that part I was lost, bro. I was like, so what does
Yeah,
that mean?
I don't think these writers actually like sit down and actually look at the multiverse. I think they just do stuff.
because anchor beings, if we have anchor beings to keep each multiverse in place, why is Loki stuck on the chair? It serves no purpose to leave him there.
Yeah, exactly. Not because it's like I don't know.
The multiverse thing is messy, but like as far as Deadpool said, this movie had absolutely nothing to do with the MCU at all. The only thing
I'm not
that
gonna
tied
lie.
it in was the TVA's appearance, and that's it. It didn't affect anything. It didn't change anything. The only thing it did was bring Wolverine and Laura into the world. That's the only thing that changed from the start to the end. That's it.
In my head, I've never liked how the MCU does multiverse. It just always seems jank to me, or how they mess with time at all.
I'm hoping that when Deadpool in the movie was like how he said everything after Endgame sucked and like the multiverse shit sucked. Like I'm hoping that Disney somehow takes that to heart and will actually make better content moving forward.
I had hoped they did too, and then they turned around and said, "Here's RDJ as Dr. Doom." Literally 2 hours after I saw the damn movie.
Yeah, I mean we got to see him do the role though, because like I could see him doing it good, I could see it working out good, but I can also see it being horrible and then me never watching a Marvel movie again.
The saving grace for real is the Russo bros, as long as Disney stays out of their way and lets them do their thing, because they haven't made a bad movie yet, not one.
Age of Ultron.
Didn't Tony say, I mean, RDJ say he was only coming back if they directed the movie?
Yeah.
I think he said he was only coming back if he got paid. I heard they dropped him over $100 million
And they
with benefits.
Which
we'll see though.
which movies did they do? The
They
Russo
did Winter
brothers.
Soldier, Civil War, and Infinity War, and Endgame.
Okay. Yeah,
All
those
four.
all fucking hit then.
All 4 hits.
Because I thought I heard Jalil say Age of Ultron, and I was like, that was fucking horrible.
They did Gray Man on Netflix.
6. My man 6.
Hey, I'll have you know, Age of Ultron. At the time, I didn't think it was that good, but it has aged very well for me. The more I watch it, the more I like it.
You know what's funny? That's the one I actually watched the least, even though I liked it. I think I watched Infinity War and
I think
there's more.
Endgame is the one I like the least because I only care about the last 30 minutes of it. Endgame was a slow ass movie.
It really, and for how fucking long it was. Oh my god! And then I went back to it when they added the extra 5 minutes too, or whatever it was. I was like, oh, better go see that too. Oh, it's
Bruh.
so long.
I'm not gonna lie, I liked Infinity War more than I liked Endgame.
Everybody did.
It's like
That
everybody.
movie.
Oh, I didn't
That
know that.
movie.
It was just
That
one of
movie
those things
dragged.
where it was just one of those things where like when Infinity War ended, it was like holy fuck, and then you had no clue what was gonna happen after that. So it was just I don't know.
Infinity War is just a hard follow up for real.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I think they did a good job, but I mean, 3 fucking hours to get that done. It was just.
I'm not gonna lie, I had an easier time sitting through Zack Snyder's Justice League uncut.
I was chopped. It took me like two weeks to finish that.
No,
Oh, God damn, this shit boring.
no, I like that movie.
Yeah.
So I still haven't gotten to watching the uncut version.
Okay, speaking of the black and white movies, I keep forgetting to go back to this. Have you guys watched Logan in black and white?
Yes.
I haven't watched Logan yet. I'm going to tonight.
Hold up.
Oh
Just
my
back up
God,
a minute. You haven't seen Logan at all, or in black and white?
At all.
Why did you go see that? Hey, Joe.
This
kick him.
is
Kick-
Damone's kid. This is Damone's kid. This proves it. Because
I
Joe.
didn't know that it was like a thing that had anything to do with it.
it's
Joe.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Joe, kick him right now.
I knew
Joe,
that.
Joe,
I
kick
didn't
him
know
right now.
Wolverine that Logan directly had to do with the.
This is
I
why
assumed that Logan was its own standalone at first.
we hate you. This is why we hate you.
Dang.
This is why we hate you, bro.
Well, when it came out, I didn't think about it because I think I was in like 8th grade, and I couldn't go see movies by myself, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Joe, no. I want to banish him right now.
And
Do
literally, no one ever talked about the movie until like last week again around me.
because it came out 5 years ago.
Exactly, I was 14
Man.
But you watched Blade last year, right?
because Kenny brought it up and told me to watch it.
Oh my God. I can't.
Believe you. I mean, this is kind of a sequel to Logan.
It is direct. It's directly. Yes. It's fucking Hugh Jackman's in it. It's a sequel.
This ain't Star Wars. You can't watch episode 4, 5, 6, and then go to 1, 2, 3.
So wait. Have you watched any of the X-Men movies?
Yeah, I've watched some of them. I didn't watch them all, but I watched some of them.
Oh my fucking god!
Hey, it makes
Have you watched X-Men 1 through 3?
I need to know which X-Men movies you have seen right now.
Have you seen any of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine movies?
I saw the first one back around when because my grandpa had it on DVD.
You didn't see the Wolverine, the one in Japan?
That one was amazing. I ain't gonna take no slander on that one.
I saw the one where it was like a weird Deadpool situation.
Oh,
X-Men
no.
Origins.
Yeah, I saw X-Men Origins. I saw Days Future Past.
I'm gonna be fucking furious if you said that if you have seen Days of Future Past, but haven't watched any of the ones before it.
Give me a second. I have to think. I haven't seen any of them in years.
I'm gonna read them to you. X-Men 1.
He said he saw none of them. None of those. 1 through 3.
I don't know if I've seen none of them. I saw the one with the blue-faced guy with the helmet thing situation going on.
Why did you go see Deadpool? So these cameos of Deadpool did absolutely nothing for you. Nothing. These meant nothing.
I mean, I knew who everyone was, but Gambit.
You're so lucky Sean's not on here tonight.
I can't believe you did. I can't believe you knew who Wolverine was. Honestly,
Sean might have shot you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You might not be allowed over for House of Dragons.
You never seen? Oh my god, Jesus.
That's insane. Okay, so you haven't seen any of the original 3 X-Men.
I didn't watch most of the Avengers movies until summer of.
We're not talking about Avengers.
Sophomore year.
I don't need you to double piss me off here. I need to know.
I watched all of them summer of my sophomore year because.
Okay, X-Men.
No
We're moving back to X-Men. X-Men. Have you seen X-Men 1, 2, and 3?
I don't know. I don't know from that team.
Have you seen X-Men Origins?
Yes, because that's the one with the weird Deadpool guy.
Okay.
It was a junk Deadpool.
First Class. Yeah. I mean, I guess that one doesn't really super matter for this. The Wolverine.
First Class definitely matters. It's great.
I saw the one where we met Quicksilver. I saw the one.
You saw Age of Apocalypse.
Wolverine wasn't in First Class, was he?
No. Well, for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, so I mean, it is an X-Men movie you should watch. I'm just saying it's not. I don't think it really had anything to this movie.
I mean, I can put it on my list next before I watch Walking Dead to watch all the X-Men movies in order.
Yes, please watch the fucking X-Men movies before you watch the goddamn Walking Dead.
I don't care about Walking Dead, bro.
Okay, but the Wolverine in fucking Japan, you haven't seen that one?
I don't know. I haven't seen any
You
X-Men
would
movies.
know. It's in Japan. There's goddamn samurais.
Probably not.
Okay, that's
I'm
the
done.
best one.
I'm done. It actually, yes, it is. I agree.
X-Men Apocalypse, have you seen that?
I think so. Because that's the one where I'm thinking Days of Future Past, but I think I have seen Apocalypse.
No, that is the one you're talking about. Because you said it's the one where they met
Yeah.
Quicksilver, and yeah.
Okay, I know you haven't seen Logan. You've seen Dark Phoenix though, haven't you?
No,
I don't think
that one
Dark
came
Phoenix
out,
is-
and I was like,
I don't-
if I watch that, I have to watch all the other X-Men movies, and I was like, I don't feel like putting in that effort right now because I had a lot of other stuff to catch up on.
Jamal,
I
I
don't-
don't think you understand how good the X-Men movies are.
I don't think Dark Phoenix is as bad as everybody said it was.
You guys are really the only friends I
I don't
have
think
that
it's
enjoy
horrible.
the X-Men movies enough to talk about it.
So here's my thing. When it comes to Marvel, I think X-Men is so much more superior than all of the rest of Marvel.
As-
I really know no one else
In my opinion, because I think X-Men is the adult version of Marvel, and I think that the other Marvel shit is the children's version.
So as a cinematic universe, or just the characters themselves?
The universe, so like those set of movies.
Oh, okay.
Like all the X-Men movies, I think, are the adult versions. Like if you're an adult, you enjoy those. You can enjoy the other Marvel movies, but the other ones definitely geared way more towards kids.
They take themselves more seriously. They take themselves way more seriously. The MCU is more targeted towards a wide audience. Like they want everybody to be able to watch it. Whereas X-Men
is fucking
like X3, we watched Charles Xavier explode in real time on the theater. Like this shit ain't for kids.
Okay.
Jamal. Okay, first off, don't say okay and then pause for 30 seconds. But the other thing I need to say to you is that if you don't have all the X-Men movies watched by next episode, I'm going to be furious.
I guess we can do that. Okay, but here's what I got to say about this. I started watching a bunch of stuff at 16.
So wait, we needed you to watch this stuff, and you're watching these ridiculous isekai animes.
I don't have Disney Plus anymore. I have to re-download it and buy it so that I can do this, by the way. But hear me out. I only watched it at one point. I start watching things due to the demand of what my friends around me watch. Until this week, no one's ever told me to watch X-Men.
You shouldn't even have to be told, bro. The X-Men is old enough for you to just go see it yourself.
I don't understand why you have you seen the first two Deadpool movies?
Yeah.
Why did you go see, I don't understand why.
This is the same exact shit Damone does because he goes and sees movies out of order too.
I didn't realize how connected the Logan movie was.
It's fucking Wolverine. You knew Wolverine was going to be in it.
Yeah, I knew that.
So what, you see that Avengers Endgame had Iron Man in it, but you didn't want to watch any of the Iron Man movies?
Hold up.
No.
Jamil,
No. No.
Hold up.
Holy fucking shit. No fucking way. Jamel, do not sit here and tell me you ain't watched the Iron Man movies, bro.
I did. I watched all of them. Like I said, one summer I sat down and thought, man, a lot of people I know like Iron Man and all these movies in the Avengers part of the world, Marvel. I should watch it. So then I can relate to these people. So then I was like, all right. So I whipped up my computer, put up ASDF movies, and watched all them bitches.
Okay. So, like I said, your project is to have all of them watched by next Wednesday.
How many of them are there?
There's 11. There's 11 if you count all of them.
If there was a commercial break, I'd be screaming for it. Except for New Mutants. You don't need to watch that.
I was going to say New Mutants you can skip.
Now, I would like to recommend a show on Hulu called The Gifted. It's actually a surprisingly good show.
I don't have
daughter.
It's called what?
The Gifted.
Hey, also, I'll take it off. I did ask a while back of what I need to watch, and then no one answered me.
Did you just say that? What do I need to watch? Or did you specifically say, what do I need to watch before Deadpool 3?
No, I just said, if you have anything y'all want me to watch or play, I'll do it. And I'll take a break from the anime to do it.
But everyone's like, we weren't expecting that you wouldn't have seen all of the X-Men movies.
Not knowing who Gambit is.
Some of them.
Like I could go.
Yeah, not knowing who Gambit is crazy because I feel like
Sir.
even before I seen him in a movie, I knew who he was, and I don't even read comics.
Oh,
My
I've never even opened a Marvel
my
comic.
6-year-old nephew knows who Gambit is. That's
Actually,
ridiculous.
I've opened one Marvel comic ever, and I think it was Superior Spider-Man.
It was what?
Superior, isn't that the one? Superior Spider-Man, isn't that the one where Doc Ock took over Spider-Man's body?
Yes, but you never even read any comics ever?
I read DC, a lot of DC ones, but I'm also more of a DC fan than Marvel fan.
Attaboy.
Do you know who Batman is?
Yeah,
That's damn Joe.
I just wanted to double check. Have you seen the Batman movies?
Some
Oh
of them.
my god!
Some of them. I haven't seen them all.
You mean some of them? Which ones? Which one? I swear to God.
I've seen.
none of the DC animateds.
Oh, I've seen. Actually, I think the last DC animated one I watched was Batman and Robin.
Which
The if we're talking about like live action movies, I started the last Batman they put out, but then I got bored and didn't finish it.
Oh my
I want to choke you. I want to choke you really bad.
You lucky I'm
Wow.
not in Columbus anymore.
So you come on.
I
Bro.
think I watched the. I think I watched for the Dark Knight series. I watched all but the Bane, or not the Bane. Yeah, all but the one with Bane in it. The
Are
last
you
one.
fucking kidding me?
You didn't watch Dark Knight Rises?
Nah, I was never like. Yeah, I just never got to it. I'm not gonna lie. I got to
Joe,
the first one when I was a kid. I watched the
in
second one recently.
Joe, in the show. I'm done. I can't do that. I'm done.
I don't know if I can do any more of this either. Does anyone have anything else left to say about Deadpool?
Well, no. Actually, yeah. I mean, look. Let's just take this movie for what it is. It was honestly just a very good time and a very nice swan song goodbye to 20th Century Fox. A respectful thank you and goodbye. This is exactly what this movie is.
What do you give it out of a 10?
It was something.
Okay. Jamal, what do you give it out of a 10?
A 7.5.
Yeah, probably because you don't know who fucking Gambit is. I'm gonna give it an 8.5, but I'm a fanboy of Wolverine too hard, so
Yeah. I want to see how this movie feels to me in a week and a half.
yeah. So my biggest thing is like I feel like it would have been better if they didn't kill off the villain.
Yeah, I wanted her to stay, but I mean, and like every Wolverine movie that Hugh Jackman is in, oh shit, the main thing we got to talk about, the mask. How do you feel about it?
Oh God. Okay. Dude, I geeked.
I
I didn't like it.
I'm split because at some angles, I see the vision. I like it, but on other angles, it's like
When you were looking
I don't
directly at us, I was like, yeah.
I don't know. Like I see they proved it can work. It's possible.
Yeah. No, I mean it's definitely possible. Like in the cartoon, it looks so good. Like that is the best fucking outfit.
Like when it looked its best is when they were at the very end where his shirt flew off and you just saw him in the mask.
Yeah.
When it was like not kind of CG'd over, it was like CG glazed. There it looked flawless. But
yeah. I do want to. I didn't even mention this. My favorite scene in the movie was when they were doing like this side shot of them just continuously going down the road fighting the Deadpools.
That was That was one of the craziest one shots of all time.
I literally turned around and then everyone was getting back up.
Also, why didn't somebody kill that fucking dog?
Yeah, fuck that dog. And I'm pissed that dog is real and that the tongue is actually what the dog's tongue is like.
I swear to God. That shit is so frustrating.
When I seen the red carpet, I just seen a video of the red carpet when they were walking the dog down and it had the fucking tongue. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that was a real dog. I thought it was fake.
The tongue's actually that long.
Yes.
I just assumed they did a little movie magic on the tongue.
No.
Nah, there was no CG involved in that shit.
Yeah.
That dog.
Ryan Reynolds said that he actually was licking the tongue.
That's disgusting.
That is nasty.
If I'm
Uh,
Blake Blake, I'm not kissing him for a
if
life.
you didn't know, Lady Deadpool, that was confirmed to be his wife.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to know who everyone else was in the Deadpool costume because I feel like there was some other bangers.
Tom Holland's brother was that the one kid in the front that was Tom Holland's brother.
I was kind of hoping Gwenpool would show up.
That would have been good.
I want to see a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie.
Bro, I was hoping Spider-Man was gonna be a cameo.
Bro, I wanted Toby so bad.
There was so many cameos. I feel like they couldn't
Listen,
do it.
I was hoping for Cyclops, Iceman, and Toby Spider-Man.
I don't think Cyclops. I don't think Paramount was gonna let him slide and come do it.
I should, bro.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, if it was more X-Men characters that would showed up, I definitely would have popped. But I don't think. Like, I think if they would have put more just random Marvel characters in there, I feel like it would have been just too many.
If they can just put that Wolverine costume with the costumes at the end of Age of Apocalypse, that's all I need. That's all I need. That's it.
Yeah. It's a little fucking up this chicken right now.
Bro, I'm hungry as shit, bro.
Listen.
Don't mind, I'm
What?
broke.
What?
Jamel, you've upset me a lot today. I need you to know right now.
Yeah.
You are on thin fucking ice.
Jalil, what do you rate the movie out of a 10?
So if I'm just seeing it as a moviegoer, it's a 10 out of 10. As a Marvel fan, I'll give it like an 8, and in comic book, I'll give it like a 7.5.
I gotta give it a 7.5.
Shut up.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Like I'm getting unfair hate right now.
No,
What took away a lot of the points, comic book wise, what took away a lot of the points was honestly, this is gonna be a little petty, but it was Wolverine and Gambit's costumes. Pissed me clean off. I like 5'3", the 5'3" Wolverine. I was crying.
Yeah. I gotta apologize about that comic accurate shit, bro. I gotta say it again.
Crying.
Damn.
That right there almost gave it a 10 out of 10 for a comic book, but
yeah,
it was his, like, when he put the mask on, I felt absolutely nothing. I didn't feel shit.
Damn.
I was just like,
I
just sat there. Like, you remember Homelander when he was watching whatever the hell he was watching, he was looking pissed. That was my face. I felt absolutely nothing. I was just there, I was like, all right.
He was so angry.
Damn.
The only thing that pissed me off in this was Gambit, bro. That was it.
That was brutal. That was too much, honestly.
This shit frustrated me, bro.
I want to talk to my wife about it so bad. We need to go see this movie like ASAP so I can talk to her about it because I feel like she's gonna pop when she sees Channing Tatum and I'm gonna have to fucking bring her back down to earth.
Wait to hear him talk.
Yeah. Hey, my name is Jeff. Yeah, that nasty. All right. With that being said, Jamel, you're fired.